Welcome back to Daytime, presented by Lakewood Ranch. If you are a parent, there's a chance you've exhausted all of the activities that you could possibly come up with to do with your children. But we have somebody here to help. She is Kristen Denzer, CEO and founder of Tierra Encantada, and she is going to show us how to make some things with items I do believe we will have around the house. Is that right, Kristen?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay,
I'm very intrigued. Are those
what
marshmallows?
ages are we looking at?
Yes. So the first activity that was STEM related, so it tends to be really good for preschool, pre-K, kindergarten, first, second, third grade, right in that age range. All you need are toothpicks and marshmallows. Super simple, super easy. And then there's a couple different things you can do with this. So first, you can create a bridge like we have and play with their little action figures. What we like to do, though, is you can create structures and then have your children replicate it. Or if you have some of the older age children, then you can start having them just kind of use their imagination, and they can figure out different things that they can build with it. And they can build pretty complex projects. And so it's a very easy thing that parents can do at home that's inexpensive, because a bag of marshmallows is about $1. So that's our first easy, fun project that parents can do at home.
Kristen, I just want to say I really love the fact that the idea of making something and then saying, here, make this. So rather than say, hey, just come up with something, I like that they can look at something and go, okay, I can figure out how to do that. That's great.
Yes. Well, and
marshmallows good too.
Well, and it's edible, but it really helps with the critical thinking skills, particularly if you spend time building something that's a little bit bigger of a structure, because then they have to figure out what goes where and how you did that. And so it's a really easy activity for children around that age.
What's next?
So the next thing is a drum. So instruments is something that not a lot of parents have at home. And so we know how much everyone loves children making noise at home, and so we wanted to create a special project for families with that. All you need is
it's a sound only parents can love, really.
Yeah, any time of day.
So first, you just need a can. Very simple. Soup can, any size can shape. You take a balloon, you cut off the end, just wrap it around the top. Use a rubber band to make sure it stays on.
Oh, so smart.
And super simple. So then kids can play with it. You can do different sizes. You can fill some with water so the sound is different because the volume inside. Very easy project that most kids, and then they can decorate it too if they want.
I like this. I like they're getting a little science education at the same time.
Yeah, wow.
So another project, and this is probably the easiest one, you just take a paper plate. The thicker kind of cardboardy type plates tend to work best. Your child can decorate it however they'd like. So we painted this. We know families don't tend to have paint at home. So we actually have how to make paint on our blog with flour, salt, and food coloring. Very easy household items. You take rubber bands, stretch them around, and then you have a little strummy that your kids can play with, and it makes a guitar-like sound.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's getting funky.
Yes.
I like it.
And then the last thing we just like to show, because this is very easy as well, and this tends to be popular, particularly in the infant and toddler ages, is sensory shakers. So sensory shakers, you just take a water bottle or some other bottle you have around the house, and then you fill them with different objects, and you can do multiple because every object you put in there will have a different sound. So we have rice and corn kernels. You can do water, paper clips, and the density of the object will make different sounds. So you can hear when we shake them that they sound different.
Oh, yeah.
It's an easy project so that you can create a whole band for your kids.
Kristen, do you have kids at home that you've tested these things on?
I do. Actually, the marshmallows too thick was the very first thing that I bought before when this all happened, because that's an easy one that keeps us entertained for a while.
You got a whole band there with everything you just made.
Yeah, we avoid the instruments.
I do like
They're for everyone else.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to go buy them. So watch out. See you at the Superstore. Kristen, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me.
We've got more daytime to come, so don't go away.